Thomas Jefferson's contributions to American society are truly countless. From his studies in agriculture and technology to his term as the President of the United States, he has left an everlasting impression on our country's landscape. Jefferson the architect is no exception to this statement, as proved in the academic village at the University of Virginia in Charlottesville. Affectionately dubbed the lawn, it is a symbol of his greatest love, learning. It is a gift to all of those that seek a higher education, and its layout has sparked several imitations by colleges across the nation. The initial conception of the university goes back to 1779, when Jefferson lobbied for the creation of a state-run college, but it took nearly 40 years before the first cornerstone was laid in 1817. The university is built in a U-shape, with its buildings symbolically opening out to the world. On two parallel sides there are barracks for the students and lodges for the professors, as both parties were expected to live on campus. At the end of the site is the rotunda, Jefferson's rendition of the Greek pantheon, that not only contained the library, but classrooms as well. In the center of the U was a field dotted with trees that celebrated nature in a man-made setting. Jefferson believed that the layout of the university should celebrate its purpose without losing sight of practicality. Whereas most colleges were created around the church and had a religious affiliation, Jefferson's was to be based on secular education and was therefore built around the rotunda, a symbol of learning. The buildings themselves are heavily influenced by Roman pillars and arches, traits that form the basis of Jeffersonian architecture. The lawn in the center glorifies nature, and its immense size suggests that as far as mankind advances, it will always pale in comparison to nature. Through symbolism, Jefferson created a new standard for many institutions of higher learning to come. Today we don't necessarily see the same university that Jefferson imagined 200 years ago. For one, the rural farmland of Charlottesville has evolved into a small town with a population of 40,000. It has become like nearly every college town in the United States, and it caters to a 20,000-person student body. The rotunda itself isn't the same one that Jefferson oversaw the construction of in the early 1800s. In 1895, a devastating fire leveled the original building. Although the architects honored many of Jefferson's plans, the new rotunda was definitely modernized. One of the more unfortunate changes occurred in the early 1900s when buildings were erected along the top side of the U. The idea of the campus being open to the outside world was sacrificed for the university's growing enrollment. Even though the lawn today isn't the same one that Jefferson envisioned, it is still one of the most imitated college layouts. From Duke to Johns Hopkins to Rice, higher learning in America wouldn't be the same without his contributions in architecture. On top of the physical layout, his strong faith in a state-run university still exists today, as the majority of college students attend a public university. Jefferson's University of Virginia is one of the most influential precedents in American higher learning.